Space and time for you. Days Live Quest, Abyss Twin, Us, Netlin. What could possibly go wrong? Key that unlocks fate. That is not ominous at all. Let's also see what the Paimon's UVA sounds like in game. Actually, I've only heard a couple lines from the official announcement, so let's see. You haven't heard her? It's really nice. It reminds me of early Paimon.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
She calls her ancient name. That's kind of cool.
Oh hey, Kochi-san. What are you doing here all by yourself?
That's a new one. That sounds up.
Just so you know,
That is a new one.
Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
It's so good. It's actually, like, it's way better, I think, than the previous one.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could
Yeah,
take
it's
over
way
my patrol
better.
for a while? That would count.
Rather than training, it's just more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon.
They're gone.
And so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time
This is
span.
true.
Cramming
She's
in a
right.
workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you.
Also
But more
true.
pertinently, well, as you can
I don't think
probably
they're back in this
imagine,
Hawaii, but they
I'm
will be
not
back. They
able
did
to
say they were
compete
going to
in
be
any
back
of the
soon.
most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Oh no,
oh, she's the
Don't let
competition.
Paimon
In
like
their
that.
same way.
we are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
God, the new VA is so much better. I love it actually.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
Right. All right. I'll do it for you, Paimon.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled
So
and
she was,
make sure
like,
nothing strange is going
Scared
on in the
of
area.
Johan's on there.
That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling. Don't you worry.
Yeah, she sounds way more like Mellow Down, and I really fuck with it. I think that's way better. Why are we patrolling up here, by the way? There's nothing.
What's this?
Never mind. There
always
is
a
something.
cave here?
I do not remember
We should
seeing
go
this
take a-
cave. Oh, sorry.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here.
Hi.
Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile.
What's that next to him?
Why is it hiding away here?
There's something glowing next to him.
You
Oh,
woke it up.
hello. Wakey wakey. Oh,
Huh?
okay,
It got
bye, I
away.
guess.
Guess our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground. Yeah, see it, it's like
You mean
glowy.
that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off.
Oh, it's the part of the ship that was mentioned in the live stream. It looks so much better in game.
Huh.
Like in here.
Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up.
It looks very
Let
interesting.
Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much. But still,
She recognized it.
what is it? You look so
Did she?
serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key?
Key.
The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
It's not from around this planet, that's for sure. The key to the hibernation chamber in the spaceship? Excuse me?
What do you mean?
The what now?
Hibernation chamber. What spaceship?
Come again?
Wait. You mean the spaceship? brought you to Tibet?
That's the one.
So, how
Apparently.
did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
I still have mine? What? I supposed to make sure to keep it safe and sound? Why are we just now hearing about this?
Yeah, these look identical.
How has this
So,
not
if
come?
one of them's yours,
like,
does that mean the other one is...
there are only two of these. One belongs to me, the other one to my brother.
Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien.
True.
Oh, wait, no, descender.
Yes, but it's yes to both actually.
But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here, then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
And by extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well. Yeah.
Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother.
Why is this he here though?
Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
Follow it. Hello.
There you are.
Never mind.
Looks like you went the extra mile today.
Oh, hey, Eon-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been canceled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Why is it cancelled?
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Oh!
Huh?
Well, didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Yeah. Sounds like Ether is in the move again. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale.
Well, about that.
It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
Another war? Oh,
One
brother.
little
We're barely
sect
recovering
versus
from the
entire
first
nation of
one.
War? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to.
This is true.
Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Well, I'm keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information about the Abyss Order. True.
Great.
A
Then
decent
let's
bit of
head over
information,
together.
actually. I like the fact that her brother's behind it. A space and time for you. Oh, brother. I want to see this. Hold on. On that ship that traversed the Sea of Stars, there should be only two keys belonging to the golden-haired traveling twins. It's so pretty. That's insane.
Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Eon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
Hi.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected.
No.
Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be
Does any nation
revenge,
have quarrel with
perhaps?
them?
Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
No.
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight
This is true. They're
against
still
the
running
Abyss
that high,
itself.
probably.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat.
Ah.
They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
I can't really stay out of it. You know, my brother's kind of at the middle of all this. This one is personal for me, yeah.
Oh? In what way?
The current leader of this, the Abyss Order is my brother. Well, there's that bombshell.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
Yeah, just a little bit.
If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well, genuinely, yeah.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Yeah, but not to this level, holy.
Well, yeah, that may be. But
Yeah,
the stakes
literally
are
what I just
a
said.
little higher where these two are involved.
They
God, I love
certainly
her new
are.
voice.
Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do. True enough.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind.
Uh-oh.
If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Sounds great.
I'll
On
join
my
you.
way.
Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. I'm not gonna blame you for something your sibling
Well,
has
that's
done.
awfully nice.
Still, if we manage to find your brother, you wouldn't mind if I gave him a good punch to teach him a lesson,
No,
would
by
you?
all means, go for it. Just don't make it a punch with the entire authority of the Pyro Throne, you know? We don't want to kill him. Not, at least I don't think we do, anyway. Maybe we do. I think we need to have a talk before we go straight to killing him. Whoa, goodbye, Rio. He just ran off.
Look, it's Hilali.
Oh my god, it's Lolly.
Huh.
Hi, Pookie
I
Bear.
wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far.
Irritating.
It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that,
Oh,
so...
okay. Fine, fair enough.
Well, here I am.
She's so mad, look at her.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless.
Just like a house at
Exactly
the Abyssal
kind
Disorder.
of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey, she's saying your brother has poor taste.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not the one, the only one who thinks that. If I were him, I'd have changed that name long ago.
Wait, what?
Bro, the
Are
shade
you saying
thrown
her
at
brother
ether.
is a member of the Abyss Order?
Well, not really a member, more like the leader of the Abyss Order.
I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far?
Nope.
Hey, let's save the chat for later.
Speaking
We've
of-
got some enemies incoming.
Oh, you guys are cooked. Hydra and Electro?
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration.
Foreshadowing, you
Not a
think?
moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Lolly. Anyway, let's get him!
The real enemy is, well, not even Celestia, actually. Oh my gosh, it's Claudia Trial!
Off to the freezer!
Let's keep going, team.
They're getting absolutely bitched. Good night. I love Rio.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold.
Yeah, you think?
Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now?
Oh, hi.
Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's
Well,
here.
hello.
Let's go take down that stronghold.
Sure.
Fulfill our pact! A burst of flavor!
Yoo-hoo!
Let my name echo in
This might be a bit of a
You had your chance. Now's your...
bit much. Bit of an overkill.
Crush them!
Where's the rest of them? There's nothing. There's no enemies back there. Is there? No, they're gone. Bro, I couldn't even... Hi. Well.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body.
Oh, it's taking my energy. Well, don't even worry.
The Abyss Order's
There it is.
resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
Good night, Pookie Bear. Yoink. Oh, never mind. Wrong character. I'm gonna use 75 characters.
Time to end them!
Wait now.
Warriors, attack! After them!
I'm going. I think. Oh, yep, I see them. The nice little healies.
Strike a pose!
Hey, friends. How you doing? Oh, you took my energy. Ow. Bitch.
A moment, please.
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind!
Hey, buddy.
Suffer the wrath of Eatsley!
Can I heal?
Let's keep going,
Thank
team.
you.
Boost on the loose!
Nope.
A little
Nope.
boost boost!
Nope.
Wait now.
Get frozen, bitch. Ow. I'm so glad I chose to do this with Rio. Just freeze Rio.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
Rio,
To be
come
honest,
on.
this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the
A
superior
whole
might of the
speech.
Masters of the
Okay,
Nightwind.
buddy.
Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
They're being recalled back, maybe?
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run
Probably
like
because
that.
we were here.
So you're
low-key.
saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
100%.
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
So, we know Weiser's the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. Yep. If I could only get Ether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading back to a collective of plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wouldn't that be something?
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Alright, bye. Are you gonna TP me automatically? Thank you, Genshin. How nice of you. Achievement. Never mind. Oh no, yeah, you did TP me back.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right?
Probably.
Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Lolly are waiting for us.
Let's see? Question mark?
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your brother's pocket as he passed by?
No shot.
Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Hello, lady!
Someone's here.
I remember
Please
you.
help me.
Look at those Khaenri'ah eyes.
Huh? Who are you? What happened?
Hi.
Uh,
Look at those eyes. Those starry eyes.
Now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
You come to the right person, but what are these monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand.
Huh?
They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
Huh?
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But I really don't see anything. What do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Is she?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Use the elemental sight, maybe?
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Pookie's going schizo. Let me help you up first. Whoa. Oh. Suddenly I can see them. Hello, prototype Rancour.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry, I guess. I'll take care of him now.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Well, that's a +1 title.
Stay cool.
And
Face your
good night.
guilt.
There we go.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell.
Oh.
It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on, but either. But I could see them once I held her hand. Are we gonna
Really?
address the elephant in the room? That being that she's from Khaenri'ah? Let's try it one more time. I want to check if that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
Yes? What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now.
Bruce
No need for
blushing?
you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh. Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks
Deirdith.
for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
She's pretty.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible.
This is true.
So, What was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand
Oh my
by
God,
and
look at
laugh
him.
while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
That made us more monsters than the monsters. I thought they did something so horrendous. This is true, Hawaii.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
God, I love Paimon's new voice so much. I actually adore it.
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a Khaenri'ah. Why don't we rest her for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Again, are we gonna address the fact that she has Khaenri'ah ice?
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own.
You all know this. You all know what the eyes
Where are
mean.
you from, Deirdre?
A small village, far away from here.
Well,
I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore.
girly pop.
Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
I also thought they were Intivats in her hair, but they look really different to the ones from Lamine's hair, so maybe they're not Intivats.
That's the second time you called the traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard.
Well, they look
The
kind of
resemblance
similar.
is so uncanny.
Oh, yeah, she's talking about her brother.
Anyway.
She
let me
recognizes
start
Lamine
from the
100%. Based on what she just said just now. Yeah, I don't think they're Intivats because like the middle thing is different. If these are Intivats in her hair, then yeah, this thingy is different.
There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's
Well,
existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
that's what I said. +1 title.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
No, it's her brother probably.
What? But didn't you say that everything
Oh
matched?
wait, is it Dainsleif?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Never mind, maybe it is either.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior?
That's crazy. In 2025? I think I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches all the requirements. Yep, our brother.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it?
My brother, you know.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness.
Well, about that.
Please, can you take me to see him?
About that. Oh yeah, 100% why.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
The text when she was speaking also said she, not a he. So it's 100% supposed to be like, you know, since Ether is the canon sibling that we play, it's supposed to be her.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
We always believe that Doomsday will come.
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is
Whoa.
inevitable.
What if she's talking about the fall of Khaenri'ah? She is Khaenri'ah, and what if she just somehow got, like, thrust into the future somehow, some way? And she's talking about the doomsday that is the fall of Khaenri'ah.
That the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Yeah, I know she's 500 years off, but I wouldn't put it past this game to, like, somehow, like, through a space... The quest is called Space and Time for you, so I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a space-time, like, rift or something opened up and she crossed it somehow, and now she's here.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying, yeah. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order? No, I don't think so.
See? She broke eye contact.
Okay.
Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
She's so bad.
What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Interrogator Paimon.
Oh, I just... how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams.
She's
And
in
it's
love.
not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3
This
seconds of unbroken
girl.
eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
She's fangirling.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
Interesting.
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her.
Again, are you guys not gonna mention the fact that she's Khaenri'ah?
But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like
Guys,
she's gonna help look for your brother
It's
when she's
literally
here.
etched into her eyes.
Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Girly Pop scared the fuck out of me. Girly Pop, look at her eyes. She's Khaenri'ah.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Ain't no goddamn way.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Well,
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
no progress yet, I'm afraid. Yes, unfortunately.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either.
Either probably got word that we are here and like interfering, so he pulled his forces back maybe? I don't
In a
know.
word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Sure.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Well, since you asked, this is technically my sibling's fault, so
Great. Thanks, you two.
I'll go take care of it. Sure.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though.
I'm gonna say I do.
You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, That's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Fair enough.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
This is true. It seems suspicious though. Could this be related to their true objective? Probably.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want.
Oh my god.
Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
If you really think about it, the Abyss Order is really kind of a cult in a way. So he's not wrong. They're doing cult activities out here in Atlan.
Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like
A
meet
meet and greet.
I wasn't.
Bro, this second person fangirling over us right now. What the hell?
Come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war.
Plenty
But
of
a
chances to go to
one-on-one chat with
war.
our great
Okay,
hero.
bro.
That could be
Look at Levine's
a
face.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
Well, this impression is surely gonna stick. That's
No
for sure.
one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Yes.
What Paimon guess? An autograph, right?
Oh my god.
That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
Oh, sure.
How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am
Sir.
still on patrol, so please, great Paimon.
Great Paimon. Oh,
if you
she's
wouldn't
gonna
mind
love
taking
that.
over for me for just a few minutes.
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fair request. Yeah, it's fine. Bro's so happy. You know what? I respect it. Am I actually gonna have to fight him? That's gonna be so funny if I do. He's gonna be down in one burst. Or not. I don't even get to fight him, nor.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life.
That's kinda
Today's really
cute.
my lucky day.
Ugh.
That is pretty
Paimon
cute. I'm
can't
not gonna
keep up
lie.
with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
You know what? More power to you, buddy. I respect it.
Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
Okay.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nuh-uh.
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though.
No,
His
he's
name's
fine.
Kentaro.
He's fine.
Hmm?
He wasn't a problem. It's fine.
Traveler?
Well,
You're
someone's
back
drunk.
already? And no one thought to wake me up,
Oh no,
huh?
she's just sleepy.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
Never mind.
Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover.
Are you now?
Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Oh?
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, Siglali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into
Noise?
Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on.
Capitano? Capitano is the one with the ley lines at this point.
No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Sitlali, I might as well ask one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people? Good question.
You mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Well,
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning
Anyway.
wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Whew, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
well, I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, I'm not that old!
Okay, bro, I agree. It's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather
Bro, she was so
mysterious.
pissed. Tell the two about what happened. Again,
Really?
are we not
You
gonna
had to
acknowledge that
hold her
she's from
hand to see the
Khaenri'ah?
monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Are you jealous, Sitlali?
That's the part that bothers you?
She's jealous.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact.
Look at her power.
Whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior.
It's because he wasn't Khaenri'ah and she's Khaenri'ah, and they probably talked about him as a savior of Khaenri'ah until the cataclysm happened.
That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well,
You're just jealous,
clearly
Sitlali.
just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy? Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all. Yeah.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Watch, Dain's lift is gonna be there. I'm pre-watching. I'm a pre-watcher.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right?
Surely.
It's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was
Oh,
right?
dear Edith.
Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and moving carefully. Oh, hello.
Traveler, watch out!
Hi. Miss me? No, I don't think... I think she's just, like, scared. She doesn't realize it's us and immediately step back.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Yes, Rex? Bro, she was so jealous, it's insane. She was actually so jealous, it's kind of crazy. Also, this is an interesting frame. Why does that look bigger than it used to be? At least I think it looks bigger. Am I going insane? That looks bigger than before. If I'd thought you would hurt you, I'd have tried to dodge, and somehow it's still hurt less than I expected.
Phew.
It does
That
look
was
bigger, right?
Scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Ah, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait,
Well,
if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero.
why is this entire quest so far just people simping for Lumine? That's crazy.
She already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Again, not addressing she's Khaenri'ah based on her eyes. Guys, did you two forget about Dainsliv's eyes? Her eyes? Kaya's? Like Alu?
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Would she really just be an injured civilian? I think she is.
Anyway,
Probably.
so, could you make me some food now?
Oh my god. This girl, you're unbelievable, actually.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Fine, I guess we'll cook some food. They're really just ignoring the fact that she's from Khaenri'ah. I thought they were gonna...
I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
I thought they were gonna address it, like, right away, because Lumine seemed surprised when she first saw her. So I thought they were gonna, like, address her eyes, you know? But so far, they haven't, and it's just weird. Like, it's very obvious, and these two know what Khaenri'ah eyes look like. They know these type of eyes means Khaenri'ah, I'm pretty sure. So, like, Alu, are you guys not gonna say anything about it? I was no trouble at all. That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count. No, it's no trouble.
Huh. You can really pack it away, dude.
Oh my god.
Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
Jesus.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
It's fine.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, especially when there's no broken moon up in the sky.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone.
She was
Now,
leading the
I'm
500
finally
years.
out.
True, actually.
The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
Can we talk about how Celestia is right there? There's no way they didn't pick this spot on purpose because every single shot of the sky so far has had Celestia in it.
Yeah, we're
But she thought she was gonna starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slowly.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Well, actually, no, not really. It's a fake sky. It's a barrier. It's a lie. Why would she think that? Does she know about the false sky? What?
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond,
Mom picked me up. I'm
this is
scared.
our
Oh
world.
no.
And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really.
That makes me think you're ahead of me now, Rex.
Is it kind of like
And now I'm scared.
how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I mean, it's, yeah, kind of right, but not really.
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
Go you.
So, I finally ventured out
Oh no, is my stream dying
and
again?
set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger,
How's stream looking? Is it bad?
one step at a time.
Is it me or is
And
it...
I'm not going to stop
is
until
it
I've
my
seen
end or is
what's
it not?
beyond the stars.
I'm not gonna stop until I see what's beyond the stars. Well then. Interesting.
Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars, huh?
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Well, I kinda am from another world. Also, I agree, Rex. The new VA is absolutely goated. I love her.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
Definitely not.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool.
Aw,
Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
that's so sweet.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. Yeah, I don't think she's bad. It doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her? Probably.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
They're back?
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Well, in that case, I guess we gotta try that trick again. Yeah. Are you ahead of me, Rex? I'm gonna say you are. Probably.
Can you see them now?
Can I? I don't like the audio. Hi, friends. Yep, stay back. I'll handle them. You two stay in the cave. I'll get Rio to punch the fuck out of him. Oh, wow. Sure. That works.
Paimon still can't see anything. But
Yeah.
please, be careful.
That works. That works. Whoa.
A moment, please.
Ow.
Strike a pose.
Uh-uh.
Cover fire.
A dash of frosting.
I don't have my E. There we go.
Way now.
Hello? You too? No, night soul.
Get a little chilly.
There we go.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them?
Yeah, we Rex. We are just summoning Geo. I think Rex, she did the apocalypse she's talking about. I think she's talking about the Khaenri'ah's destruction, like the cataclysm. And I think somehow she just got thrust into the future, 500 years, and now she's here. But the disaster she was talking about, the sage was trying to prevent. I think that's the Khaenri'ah disaster from 500 years ago. That's my theory.
Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air.
Well,
You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
yeah,
I was
maybe,
just-
Rex, maybe.
The image of the traveler fighting to protect me.
Bro, she is so
was
in
trying
love
to
with us.
commit
That's
it to memory.
insane.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler?
I love the delivery of that line. That's perfect. I'm personally satisfied that Deirdre isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor her for just another night. Yeah, fair enough.
All right,
Not the same
Deirdre,
night.
we'll be...
On the
Huh?
first date?
Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
You sir at the hibernation chamber, key in your hand. Use it to relax and drift. Okay. Soon the vivid dream fills your mind. King! Hi, King!
Howdy.
How are you? 8 whole months. Thank you, friend. How's your night? How's the work? Okay, we're here. This is the Night Kingdom. Hello. Oh my... Rex! Yeah, I expected as much. That's an intimat. Rex, were we questioning why one of the wives was still turned off? Like when we glitched into when we were like in this area? Were we literally saying like, why is this wife off? Oh my god, that was so long ago. Holy shit. Hi, Ether. Oh, dude, that's insane. My head, it hurts. Whoa. Oh, it's gone. I think you hear a voice in the darkness. What the hell?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Who is this? Who's talking to me?
A blood-red sky.
It was the Khaenri'ah disaster. I was right. 100%. Yeah, look at the cubes. Oh, this image is insane, though.
Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed.
Is this Iridith's voice? No, who is this?
And the birth of a savior.
Oh, dude. Oh, brother. Wakey, wakey. Arise, Lumine. That dream I just had. Where's the key? Oh. Well then.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right?
Pyro was so defensive. I was like, kind of love it.
You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the traveler.
Bro, she's so protective of us. I love it. Maybe that's when her headache stopped? Maybe. But it just gave us horrible visions in that voice.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control?
Yeah, Paimon is not having it, bro. I love Paimon. I've always loved her, but I was trying to... Like, the whole voice actor situation, all that stuff was trying to get to me, even though I always try to separate the voice actor from the character when stuff happens like that, but it was just leaving a very bad taste in my mouth. But now, with how good this new VA is, this is just so good. I love her all over again. I think I saw Ether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. If the memory is gone, I can force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
is Paimon getting back to sleep after this? You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh my god, I love you, Paimon.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. God, Nathan is so pretty.
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All
Maybe
right, then we'll
that's-
be off. Bye
Maybe?
for now,
I don't
Deirdith.
think it's not cry. Maybe Marjavari?
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
You're not.
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Oh yeah, she's definitely not from around here. Yeah, nah. Hold on, I think I see something over there. Abyss mages.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're
Running away?
running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, you don't see them?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
The tried and tested method will allow you to see them. Yeah, hold my hand.
You're right. I see
What
them now.
is this, bro?
You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdith? Or the monsters themselves?
I think it's her.
Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Hey friends. How's it going? Oh, I don't even get to fight them this time around?
Woohoo!
Sure.
All done. Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. This is very fast-paced. I'm enjoying it. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can't see, but Deirdith can't.
So, any ideas of why
Maybe
those
why?
monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line.
The ley lines are basically like the flow of memories through Tibetan history. And so Tali did say she was sensing some noise in the ley lines. What if she's just like a glitched memory that's out of place?
Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdith.
Bye.
See ya, and please take care.
Savior completed. A space and time with you. Oh my god, it's the name of the quest. Oh boy.
Hey, Eon-san, we're back.
Wait, did I say without you? Wait, did I miss that? Did I misread it? Did I say without you?
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
That's not great.
The
It
front
did?
line
Oh
has
god.
collapsed.
Oh!
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcements? Did you deploy some kind of secret weapon?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed,
Oh.
not ours.
Girl, be specific, Jesus.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Do we finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
Dainsliff?
One person. just a single individual. They
Daislip!
stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a
It's
vengeance,
Pookie
cutting
Bear!
them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power.
Oh
and
yeah,
fought
Daislip
with a sword
100%.
style that no one recognized.
Okay, so
The guard who relayed
confirm.
this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Daislip is gonna be just less Skirk. He's gonna be pseudo pyro, blue pyro, and he's gonna be wielding a sword. Basically confirmed. Alright, I got it. I think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly, they're a force to be reckoned with.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person.
Daislip!
Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yep, who else could it be? He never misses an occasion like this.
Dainsleif.
Yay! Too bad he's gonna be muted. Oh my god, I see it says without you. Holy shit. Hi, Daislip! Were you waiting for me? Yes, we were!
It's been a while, Dain. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
Hi, Pookie Bear.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
She sounds so excited. No need to thank me. I had the Abyss Order for my own reasons, yeah.
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
Deep down.
It's quite
Fangirling,
alright.
literally.
Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Eon-san!
Bye, Anson.
Hey, Dain. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite?
Okay,
She's
bro.
our friend.
It's fine. Janssen, yes, I'll remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It's a matter of principle for me. Okay, you know what? I forgot to change categories! Where was I? Oh yeah. But I will not invest more emotion than it is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. I mean, I guess he's right. So you help break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook. Yeah, fine.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dain, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one. Us?
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
Whoa. Oh, I was like, what the hell is this? That's my... That's my crystal trap fly. That is such an unfortunate position. Why is it he... That is insane, bro. I've been in the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Oh, wow. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume that they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you
The
think we should
music?
do?
Oh god. I'm scared. So if you lack actionable intelligence, for now we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Even to their secret plots, if they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make the sacrifice greater and more painful than they could have ever anticipated. Damn. You know what? Pop off, King. I support you. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. Really? They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. Yeah. That's right, the ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
This is true. Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dain.
Yeah, and with a smile too. Insane. Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any needs to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
How is he gonna react to this? So he's here in person, unsurprising given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl.
Khaenri'ah, by the way, still haven't acknowledged it.
She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
The girl called him the Savior? Are you okay, Rex?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dain?
The last time I heard that term was before the oh my god, I was right! The Cataclysm! And not just that, it referred to your brother then, too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. That term's been around even before the Cataclysm? Oh my god, I was right, wasn't I?
Your brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, when we were first granted the title of Prince, the Vinster King and the entire court of Khaenri'ah set about loudly proclaiming the might that he would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if with him there, the pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Khaenri'ah would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was a celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed in this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power.
Huh. Sounds like the people of Khaenri'ah really believed in him.
Is that what Ether is determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as Khaenri'ah's savior? Is it? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There might be some other reasons. Yeah, there has to be. It can't just be that. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's descended from pure-blood Khaenri'ahs afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. Marajivari? Perhaps? Though explaining how her people retain their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah! Paimon gets it now! So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated?
Maybe?
Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
Oh, what if she is from Notcry? Wait, actually, she might be from Notcry. If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Agreed. I agree. Wait until the following day. Of course. No. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dain and Neon-san discussing strategy together?
Yeah.
Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
God, I love the EVA so much, actually.
Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natland.
Where is it?
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Of course, it would be Yochika Natland.
Cinder City, huh?
Peak place for peak
tracks.
situation.
Seems like their kind of place.
Their kind of place.
This is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your brother there too!
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Janssen. Well,
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible.
I kind of see
Just
both
wait
ends.
a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
I don't think Dain needs a whole army, is the thing.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr.
Even Janssen
Dainsleif.
knows, yeah.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr.
Reinforcements?
Dainsleif,
I
wish you
am the
very best of luck.
reinforcements. Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Allow me to join you, Dainsleif.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
It's fine. Meet up with Dainsleif. A space and time without you. Oh boy, how lovely. I don't think she's gonna be in this quest. I think the story thing is just this, like the story quest. Oh boy, a special portal. Let me in. Let me at him.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defended their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a... Rex, are you okay? Bro, don't dox me, hello? This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into the base power mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dain
You're
side
taking a
by
selfie?
side.
What do you mean?
Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And
Probably.
if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon them to clear out obstructions that bar your path. Oh, don't mind if I yes. Look at Dainsleif icon. Bro, he looks so sick. That looks so cool. That's so sick. God, that's so cool. Wait, I want to do it. How much damage?
A more, please.
Come again, Dainsleif? Come again? Give me my health back. God, I love this song. Go, Dainsleif, go! Oh, there he is.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Why now?
I'm not using my full team comp because that's gonna make things like last 2 seconds. And I wanna enjoy this. Hey, buddy. Wait, actually, Dainsleif, go! No, Dainsleif, wrong enemy. Cheap tricks? Jesus.
A moment, please.
Nuh-uh. Wait, can Dainsleif destroy Bro's shield, I wonder? Go, Dainsleif, go! Oh my god, he can!
Different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san.
Oh!
Nobody's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Holy shit! I'm gonna shit. Given to the construction of the horror quarters. I hate. Go, Dainsleif. No, Dainsleif, wrong enemy.
It's gonna get a little chilly.
Okay, you're not gonna do the thing. You know what? He's my Pokemon. Go. Bro, he just one-shots them. It's just a one-shot. That's insane. Hey, buds.
A moment, please.
Help, Dainsleif. Dude, look at him. That's so
Stay
cool.
Face your guilt. Let's begin.
Finish her with Dainsleif. Bro, he does so much damage to them. God, I miss the music in Ashkan Atlan so much.
A moment, please.
Uh-oh, that's a cryo mage. Okay, I'll take care of this, and then I'll have Dainsleif destroy the cryo mage because I cannot do anything about it.
Time to improvise. Way now.
Yeah, boy. Go, Dainsleif. Bro, he just takes them. Ow, how am I frozen? Hello? Dainsleif, help! Dainsleif, help! Dainsleif, help! Drunky. Dainsleif, thank you! Thank you! Owie! Can you not? Can you not? Dainsleif, please! Wrong enemy, Dainsleif! Attack the other dude.
This could get a little
He's
chilly.
a cry. Yeah, I can't do anything about him. Dainsleif.
A little remove boost.
Wrong key.
The show begins.
Dainsleif, please, sir. You missed! Bro, missed! Bro, I can't do anything. Cryo shield? My entire team is cryo. Dainsleif, please don't miss this time around. Thank you, holy shit. Where's the end but still no trace of your brother, so who's calling the shots here? Great question. Well, hi. Please don't have cryo. Hey, bud.
Twilight Sword Danes.
Hi!
Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy.
Yeah, yeah.
But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Why? Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what it means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means.
What do you mean by that?
And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater.
The Loom of Fate?
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
Does that mean Loom of
Our
Fate?
Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
Oh.
And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Khaenri'ah.
Excuse me?
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the
All the
Night
attacks
Wind
were
was
just
all
a cover-up.
smokescreen to give him some cover?
Yeah.
Oh no. This makes too much sense.
Correct.
Our homeland has
As
been
of now,
What do
our
you mean
homeland
by
has been
that?
revived.
What do you mean Khaenri'ah has been revived?
And all
Where?
of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years.
500 years.
And begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
How? What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddles with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. I am so confused. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines? Yeah.
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove.
Yeah.
If it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Well, the thing is, the Abyss Order has the Loom of Fate. So there's that. There's something we didn't have, and they do. I have one simple question. If Khaenri'ah has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you.
What do you mean by that?
Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Not really. Anything I missed? Are there signs that I could have missed? Outside of Lady's weird thing with seeing and not seeing monsters, not really.
I sensed something strange
And
in
that,
my
I guess, the
dream.
noise.
It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
But the noise could be a result of either reweaving Khaenri'ah's ley lines, no?
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Is it overlap with Natlan? I also vaguely remember seeing Ether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Yeah. That's not all. There were other signs as well. Oh god. We started choosing to retreat from strong. Yeah, I can see monsters. Yeah, this is what I want to see. I couldn't see the monsters that Dain could see. And she couldn't see the ones I could. Could we only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact? It's like we're in overlapping dimensions. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. According to the guard station of the Masters of Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, everything even settling down to meditate. Choosing to retreat. Retreated when we attacked their stronghold with the Anson and Sitlali. This isn't their usual style. Assuming he is right, and another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. If what do you mean, if she's Khaenri'ah? Lumine, you saw her eyes! Then that means this revived Khaenri'ah he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from the separate time and space, Deirdre has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. This game sucks so Rex. The notion that Khaenri'ah has been revived is preposterous unless I see it with my own eyes. I refuse to entertain it. You mean there is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Are they overlapping? Go, Dain, let's go! Thank you.
The embrace of the abyss.
Okay, maybe I will use my team for this.
And it goes excellent!
Oh, brilliant! Time to shine!
You had your chance. Leave the wounded.
Nope.
Way now.
Well, that was oddly quick.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natland.
I don't think that's
but
all.
somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all.
Yeah, there's no way that's it.
Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
This is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. Understand, you think she might be from the revived Khaenri'ah, yes? Yeah. I have said my piece. I doubt Khaenri'ah could be revived so easily, but if it is, I will give you some peace of mind. You should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Hmm. Yes, Dainsleif? Dainsleif! Dainsleif behind! No fucking shot! Dainsleif, hello! Wake up, brother! I think your voice. Wait, that is my mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too, then. Hayden?
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Huh?
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword,
Huh?
while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade.
That was when you were freaking out.
But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Oh. Your arrogance and malice caused you all my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality.
So he really can't
neither
die,
of us
huh?
has a way to completely destroy the other.
I see. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Okay. Pop off, King. My bad. Oh! Bro. No, let me see the fight. Mighty moment? No, actually. Let me see the fight. Bro, he's gonna be so fun to play.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh?
Nope.
Never. In all my worst nightmares.
Don't worry, he meant it
have I
literally.
experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths? Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
I mean, shit, why not? If it was just for your actions with the Abyss Order, if I took into account what you did in Khaenri'ah, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become. Holy shit, Dainsleif.
Alright, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
I don't think so.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well,
He really is ruined
I
by
suppose
hate, yeah.
you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
Dainsleif's backstory? I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. So they were friends. Or he was his master, I believe. You could have easily blamed the prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But he was nowhere to be found.
Wasn't the fine on?
Yes. We knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up.
Wait, but rewind. What do you mean abyssal power within Ether? And what do you mean by divided up?
Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything
I
he's
am
doing
have
now,
so many questions.
including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Khaenri'ahs, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I guess, yeah. I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Night Academy as my instructor in the Black Serpent Blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much. Huh. Interesting name.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of Academy's code of chivalry. Yet I received corporal punishments for being restless and brash. Divided Sortology Skirk? And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student Sortology was prosecuted for following the spirit of night. Wait, what? He even lost limbs over it? Hawaii, you pre-watcher. Wait. Surutology was a coaster with Dainsleif and he was also, like, chivalrous? What the fuck? There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You are a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppress the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. Too cowardly to admit it. I hate he's not voiced so much. This would have been so sick voiced.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore.
Oh.
Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality,
Erosion.
They have
I'm not a lore
long
skipper.
become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. Trop? I don't think so. So the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Countless memories of Khaenri'ah flood into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into their heart and mind, are gradually brought back to the forefront alongside okay. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much.
Not even that little picture!
About it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient. As long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
Loom of fate? What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif.
Oh?
You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived.
Oh.
In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve
Hold your
almost
tongue, huh?
all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss
Oh my
Order
God,
to
Rex.
provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the Loom of Fate with memories, wasn't it? Oh!
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years,
500
most of our
years.
memories have faded.
I
And
do
the
wonder,
world,
is he gaslighting
woven
him?
from broken
Or is he being
memories,
genuine, though?
Shall itself
I
be
feel like he's being genuine.
broken.
Dainsleif's not buying it, like he's not falling for it, but I feel Hayden's being genuine. Oh, like yeah, like at the beginning, yeah, but he's been genuine with everything else. The only lie was that everything was already done when it's still in process, like in the process of being done. So that's where I'm supposed to come in? Look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you
I guess we
possess
can't tell
a
him
ring
everything, though.
left to you by your elder brother.
A ring?
Which continuously resets your body's condition.
Oh.
Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So that was the purpose. So this is your true goal, to lure me here, guide me to a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. I feel my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. Yeah, he does not care. You're gambling everything you have in the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines.
Has it?
New Khaenri'ah is complete!
New Khaenri'ah. Oh my god, dude. Imagine worshipping a twin. Girl, Hawaii. Aventi exists. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. It wasn't worth it. Well, 07, brother. 07, Hayden. Oh, brother. That's insane. New Khaenri'ah, dude. Symphony of an... Some... Return to the cave to investigate. Have fun? Don't say that. That scares me. Oh, cutscene. Hello. There, dude. Are you okay? Did something happen? Oh, what the fuck? Is this a Khaenri'ah cataclysm happening in real time? Is this gonna... It is. Tell me when to walk... Tell me, please, we get to walk around here. Please. Please, I am begging you. We're there this right now, so she really is. She is. Yeah. Bitch! Look at her eyes, Lumine! Open your eyes!
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. Brother. Are you kidding me? Dude, what is this music? Let me see if I can hear any, like, familiar notes in this. I don't hear any, like, familiar motifs or anything so far. I come from your future, yeah.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end.
The piano reminds me of Capitanos, too. That means the world isn't going to... Well, your world did end, Pookie Bear. Just not the entire world, but yours did.
In that case, tell me, what
Oh my
happens to Khaenri'ah?
God.
What happens to my homeland?
Well, about that...
No, wait. Don't answer that.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Thank
We
you.
can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around.
Fuck. Dude. That's insane.
I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything.
Well, about that.
It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Well...
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too.
Well, based on our last interaction, that didn't really seem like it.
So,
He seemed pretty
is
chill.
there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? You're not. Oh, that's his key, I guess. Yeah. Wait.
Huh? What is it?
Wait. Huh? If this is her future, if this is her fate. Oh my god. Oh, that was her. Oh, brother, the villager was her. With the Khaenri'ah curse. Oh, bitch. Fuck this game. Oh, brother. Bro. Fuck. Is this an actual choice? Is this a choice that's actually gonna matter? Like, I wouldn't say give her the key because number one, it's not our key. Number two, if we don't give her the key, we don't find the key, and then this whole interaction never happens in the first place. Bro, but I've also, what if I keep the key? What happens if I keep it? Do I keep it? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping a key. This never happened. Since I kept it, this never happened. It's frozen in time. Hello? Is this gonna be ether? Yup. So what happened? Astaroth, ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. Oh my god! Hi, Pookie Bear! Hi, brother! There's no other way this meeting could have taken place. You knew of all this? I only knew the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Khaenri'ah, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But this girl, Daredith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned and I was suspicious of her claims that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. Wait! So since we kept the key, she never got the key, she never showed the key to either, he never left, and he stayed to protect his people. He was preparing to fight. They say he left. He probably left to try and find us because she gave him the key, and he's like, oh, she must be right, but this is in the future, so she didn't meet us when this was happening in Khaenri'ah. But since we kept the key, I did the right choice, I think. Yeah, show me the key. So, she actually did it. We've been separated ever since I awakened into that. I searched for the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. Oh my god, I did the right choice by keeping the key. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Khaenri'ah was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I sealed myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. Yes, but not anymore because I got the key. And then, when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure in your presence. So you're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment? His key that he was holding, my key, and the 3rd key that Daredith had that I gave to her because it was Ether's, allegedly. Wait, how did his key get here then? Holy time paradox! I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but I was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection in our memories? This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? There had succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Khaenri'ah, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make complete opposite decision. Yeah, but I didn't give her the key anymore. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because this is in the past. Never mind. How awful is that her fate? Is that how the story must end? Has Khaenri'ah really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the leylands of Khaenri'ah are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's leylands were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appears to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night, who is now also merged with Capitano, who also had a similar goal. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new leylands. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's leylands. It's probably for the same reason. So I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Khaenri'ah of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. What the actual hell is this? Wait. She's being a nuisance. The superimposition is what allowed you and Derrida to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Khaenri'ah was enriched with the memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the... Excuse me? What the hell is that? The Atlas of the New World? Oh, brother. This is a product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Khaenri'ah's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Khaenri'ah can rise again. Hello? One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. One day. Why is reviving Khaenri'ah so important to you? I don't understand. This is really just because of guilt. There's no way. There has to be more. That thing looks insane. When I first arrived in Khaenri'ah 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. Your memories were erased? But recovering all memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Khaenri'ah. I still see it as my second home. Remind me, Ether is not a descender, is he? We are, but he is not. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me, but even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. What's the other? Correct? Yeah, okay. And descenders are people that not necessarily just come down from beyond the skies. It's people that have the will to change fate, or something like that. So he can't do that, but we can. We have the will to do it. He doesn't. If I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Oh god. Speak to the heavenly principles directly. Oh my god. Speaking of, hi. Are you gonna show your face again? After 4 years. Heavenly Sustainer. I know you always want to change fate, we both do, but this time I won't let you succeed. I could miss the chance to return to reunite with you 500 years in the past. Oh, so it didn't matter, no matter what. So he is gonna give her the key anyway. Cutscene. Heavenly Sustainer? Show your face. I don't know why. But the way you're something, it doesn't sound like you at all. Oh? Either. This whole thing, your plan, what does this have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. What do you mean? Goodbye? We will begin anew? At the end of your journey? God, the music. Ooh, this music, dude. Yeah, same line. Dude, the music is so good. That was insane.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting
Oh,
for you.
brother.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene.
Oh, yeah, so you
All
don't know
thanks
the
to
first
your
thing
efforts,
about
no
it.
doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dain's lifts, of course.
Oh, yeah, so we failed, Pokemon. We didn't win, we failed. Catastrophically so.
What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot.
So also, does
But
this
looking
imply
a lot
Istaroth is
more
like
glum.
toying or aiding Ether? Because she stopped time for us to talk. It's fine, they just need some time to take everything in. Hi, sis Lolly. Oh my god, look at her floating in under a pillow! Oh my god.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
I did, we had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can
She
see
looks so
that you're
sad.
freaked down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
And I wonder about why. Yeah, that got me off guard too. I would never have expected that.
The Lord of the Night
They're
did try to
understanding,
explain
but,
it to
like-
me, but in a word, it's complicated.
Of course it is.
During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come
Capitano
before all
Mansion.
else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
I see.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition?
What is that?
Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
No, okay, bro, of course. Of course.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate.
Yeah, son, we won a fight. We lost the war pretty badly.
I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's
Like, from an
one less
outsider
thing for us to
standpoint,
worry
we
about.
really lost the war because the Abyss Order, at the end of the night, or at the end of the day, got what they wanted. We just lost. They lost the fight, but they won the war.
Don't you agree, Traveler?
It was all like a deception. I still feel like a mess though. Yeah.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. Where?
Huh?
Where am I going?
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Rio.
Traveler?
Paimon sounds so worried. Where am I going? Return to the cave you were previously in. This is very interesting. Bro, these last two updates, the quests haven't been like super long, but the content is really, really good. I would rather take like shorter quests like these, but that are chock full of lore and stuff happening constantly than an 8-hour quest with 5 hours of yapping and like setup before things really kick off. I think this new format that they're doing with shorter quests that are just denser in content is, I'm going the wrong way, is better. But that's just my opinion. Oh, she's just sitting there. No more key. Before you know it, you're falling asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You finally sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. This is Paimon? But this time it sends you into a deep sleep where sweet dreams await. Oh, brother, that's the end of the quest? The space and time for you? Oh, brother. That was insane. That was so good. Look at the sky. Dude, that was so good. You have a pool now? Actually, I have 2 pools. By now, probably. I have 2 pools. 2 pools in the dream. Oh my god, I saw like the big thing for my character and I almost lost. Well, now I have 1 more pool. Hold on. 1 more. One more. What's my pity? 23, counting the 3 that I just did. Okay, that's not terrible. But that means I'm still 60 pulls off of maybe getting a skirt. Yeah, that's gonna be really rough. I don't think we even get 60 pulls this entire patch. I'm so cooked unless I get her early somehow. Oh, that sucks. But that's fine. That quest was something, dude. Like, the action bits of the quest were great. But the story bits of it, with Dain's Lift, what we did with them, real. And then that conversation with her brother, the whole thing about allegedly not the Heavenly Prince. Well, actually, speaking of the Heavenly Sustainer, I saw the little thing. You can't fool me, Genshin. She was listening. She was there. She just didn't. That opens a whole other can of worms, because if she was listening and she just didn't show up, then she's not as unreasonable as they make her seem at the beginning of the game. What is her deal now? What is her plan? Why is she just standing by watching? I guess she stopped us before because we were leaving the planet or something. And now we're not doing it. He is trying to like fix something that was broken into that. So maybe that's why she wasn't stopping either, and she was just like watching or something. I genuinely don't know. Like, I don't know what's her deal anymore. That is so interesting that they gave us that tiny little tease of her lurking, watching, Astaroth being involved with all of this, with Ether in some way, shape, or form, apparently too. Whether to mock him or help him.
Word of advice.
Don't know.
Don't break the law.
I don't know, man. That was really good, I think. I think I liked last patch a little bit more. But they're both amazing patches. This patch, 5.7 and 5.6, both have been really, really good. Genshin's have been doing an amazing job with these latest patches. As short as they have been, I think this is fine. I will take a short patch that's just chock full of content over like an 8-hour quest. Genuinely. I think this is good. This was really good. I am excited to see where this goes to next. Whether it's a summer event on 5.8,
If
since
you ever
the
see any
0.8
stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Anyway, since the 0.8 patches are usually the summer events, I'm interested to see if we're actually gonna get a summer event with Natlan, or if it's gonna be something else, or I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because this is the thing. The Loom of Fate has done its job. It is now complete. Allegedly. Leylands have been rewoven. They have a whole atlas for the new Khaenri'ah. The possibilities are endless, bro, and the can of worms has just been open, and there's no way to see where it'll all go by now. It's insane. I'm happy with the direction Genshin's going now.